Charlie Dare and his family, Commonwealth Motors, have reached out to us each and every year since I've been here and said if we need anything, they want to help us. Last year, these red gear racks, Mr. Dare and his family bought for us. This year, he's assisted us with hydrant assist valves. The city of Lawrence has been plagued throughout history with poor water supply. The water department is going about working to replace the mains, clean the mains. I've worked with the fire department and the mayor. We've upgraded our hose, so we have a larger 5-inch supply line, which improves our friction loss, which gets us more water. And then these valves, which are our latest implementation, can attach to a hydrant. We can start water flowing right away and start attacking the fire. And as our mutual aid partners come in behind us, or one of our other trucks should arrive on scene, we can then connect hoses, one coming out of the valve into the fire truck, another one coming out of the fire truck into the valve, simply turn the shift and the crank, and it moves a clapper and allows us to boost the pressure, gain more pressure and more volume, allowing us to better and more efficiently put the fire out without ever shutting the water off. Vice versa, as we've knocked down some large fires, the last one you might remember, Saratoga and Bennington Streets, once the major fire had been knocked down and we can start cleaning companies up, we may not need as much volume and pressure, so we can simply reverse the process and take our pump off the hydrant, but yet keep water flowing for our mop-up operations and our fire watch. This is one of our many pronged approach to improve our water system and firefighting supply in the city. We're currently working also now to have our hydrants flow tested, and then it will be painted with color coding on the NFPA standard so that the firefighters, as they arrive up on scene, can glance at a hydrant, see its color, know that they can get 1,000 gallons a minute, 1,500 gallons a minute, 4,000 gallons a minute of water out of that hydrant just at a moment's glance. So, Mr. Dare, I'd like to thank you and your family very much for this valve. They aren't cheap. I couldn't afford them in our budget, and this is a great addition. He didn't just buy one, he bought 6. Every engine company we have now has a valve, thanks to the Dare family. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Glad to help. You guys are out there every day. This is the least we can do for us. You guys are there, and anything we can do to help, we're just happy to help. Happy to be able to help.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for everything.
It isn't,
all you guys.
It isn't much, but we have, this is the 165th anniversary of the city flag, and we have these little ball pens, and it isn't much, but I very, very greatly like to have you, honored if you'd have them.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
It certainly doesn't compare to the $13,000+ you spent on these valves, but it's just a sign of our appreciation, and we thank you.
No, we thank you. Thank you. Our pleasure. Glad to help.
You guys have any questions?
What is the life expectancy of those?
Oh, they'll last us our careers.
Oh, really?
They're heavy and they're solid. They're made very well. They might need a little maintenance, but we'll get 20+ years out of each valve.
And is there any special training that firefighter?
Yes, it's a new tool for us. So anytime we get a new tool, the training captain gives a training to the class, to the group, and then each individual company officer will take their truck out and go over it, practice, because practice makes perfect. We like to build muscle memory when we do things and not have to really think about it. Although they're very well marked, so you can look at it and know it at a glimpse. Anybody could figure it out.
But how efficient would it make your job? I know you touched upon that a little bit, but how efficient would it make your job?
Well, when we have a long lay of hose, and it can only get 500 gallons a minute at the other end, yet there's lots of water at the hydrant, and it's just the hose that's defeating the purpose, we can improve it 400% or 500%. Appreciate it.
You had this when we had the Austin dealership. It would have helped, right? Because you had to lay 800 feet of hose.
We did have to, absolutely right. And that was, the deputy who's on duty today was the deputy at that fire. He was injured, was out for months, but he just got called away to Essex Street to a call. But that absolutely would have helped.
Yeah, because that was a long run of hose.
It was.
Right?
And as you know, you know we caught them, but one of them just was found guilty recently.
I saw that.
And the second man is going to court. And they're looking to put him some serious time.
I'm surprised the other guy didn't go to jail.
Yeah, I am too. Especially when he confessed.
Yeah, I know.
Plea deal. So, anything else? Anybody got a good picture? Want to pose? Anything? Want to get a couple of guys in with the Dare family, please?
all of them.
Well, all you guys. When we get in, we'll get a group picture.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Everyone gonna.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Great. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Nice to see you. How are you?
Sorry? Yeah.